Your child is a biological and sociological extension of you. And aren't you concerned about your child's education? Here in America, as we're looking at AI and everything that's changing now in terms of education, your child is going to have to make sure that they invest in getting the kind of knowledge that will pay their bills, so they're going to need a particular skill. Hello and welcome to GFN Soul NYC FM and Real Life TV Now. I'm Reverend Ashley. We thank you very much for being with us where we do news and commentary. But we're talking about education because of something that happened involving who some say is the queen of rap, Nicki Minaj, and our current president, Donald John Trump. Now, recently, Nicki Minaj was at a news conference, and she applauded President Trump for coming up with what we call the Trump accounts. Now, if you have a child that's under 18 years of age, open them up a Trump account. $1,000 will be put into that account, and when they get to age 18, that money will have grown. That could possibly pay for their college education and also give them an economic undergirding. So as we check out this report, we certainly want to commend Nicki Minaj, whether or not she's fighting for her citizenship or whatever she's doing. What she is doing is helping many of our young sisters, young brothers, young family members who are coming up with children to invest from the jump street. Now, can you imagine when you were coming up, if you had 18 years to have $1,000 accrue in interest, and what kind of pot of a change or pot of gold you'd have at the end of the rainbow when you turned 18 years old? That's exactly what Nicki Minaj and President Trump are doing. And here at GFN Soul NYC FM, we say, get that money and let's invest in our children.
To be an American, where at least I know I'm free.
For the first time ever, we're going to give every newborn American child a financial stake in the future, head start at life, and a fair shot at the American dream, something people don't talk about so much, at least not for the last 4 years they haven't been. It's one of the richest neighborhoods in the world, and we're going to let those people, and I recommend it strongly that everybody gets the approval, immediate approval. Every president in modern history has left our children with nothing but debt. But under this administration, we're going to leave every child with real assets and a shot at financial freedom. We'll ensure that Americans don't just end their lives with a nest egg, but instead all Americans will begin their lives with a beautiful nest egg. We'll fund those personal accounts with a seed contribution of $1,000, which will compound and grow over the course of their lives and could grow into very, very substantial numbers. Parents, employers, churches, states, and loved ones will also be able to add up to $5,000 in additional money for those accounts. And with every modest contribution, Trump accounts should reach at least $50,000 in value by the time the child turns 18, and could be very substantially more than that. With slightly greater contributions, the typical account will grow to $100,000, $200,000, and can even grow up to past $300,000 per child. And we think the most likely cases in the $200,000, $300,000 range. Come on. And, and Nicki makes a lot of cash. Not as much as Michael Dell, not quite. But Nicki makes a lot of money, and she's generously stepping up. She's investing hundreds of thousands of dollars in Trump accounts to support the children and really the children of her incredible fans. That's great. Focus on that. Why should you give to somebody else's fans?
My goodness, money. Can you imagine $1,000 and it has the opportunity to grow for 18 years? Now, this money, when it's put into the account, you can't touch it because that's the law. And Nicki Minaj is one of those who's investing in this. So if you have money and you want to invest in the education and in the Trump accounts, hey, you may as well do it, because I'm sure that they're insured by the FDIC. Now, that's the Federal Insurance Deposit Corporation. Anytime you put money into a bank or an account or something of that sort, hopefully it's insured. But now on Wall Street, you might need to check in with your investors just to make sure that your money would indeed be protected. But if it's a Trump account and the president at last report was worth well over, $10 billion, you can know that this is indeed a good investment. So once again, we encourage you to invest in our children. And once again, you are watching a GFN Soul NYC FM and Real Life TV Now. I'm Reverend Ashley. You're watching the Reverend Ashley Report. Now, like our channel, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and also share our content. And don't forget now, we've got the best in throwback music. We've got an online radio station here, as well as our podcast and television station. But each and every night, 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, my colleague Wayne G will give you the best in the throwback music, because we're living in a world now that sooner or later, you need to be able to find a way to indeed chill out. Now, also, we have gospel music. We've got a little bit of everything for you right here at GFN Soul NYC FM and Real Life TV Now. Well, on behalf of GFN Soul NYC and Real Life TV Now, I'm Reverend Ashley.